An ice-only Nuzlocke in Ultra Sun and Moon. This was a combination that was bound to happen, so let's see how I do. The Ultra games are definitely some of the hardest games in the franchise, and the ice typing is definitely the worst out of all of them, or at least according to this guy. So let's see how I beat a hardcore Nuzlocke in Ultra Moon using only ice types. I personally really like ice types, so I have high hopes for this challenge. The variety of ice type Pokemon made available to you is incredible, so I'm really excited to see how this challenge will turn out. This is my first Nuzlocke video made in my new apartment at university, so I'm sorry it took a long time to get this video out, but I hope you enjoy it. Pause now for the rules, and let's begin. As always, we give our rival the starter that has the best type matchup against our ice types, which is the fire type Incineroar in this case. Now, a challenge like this will be extremely tough, so I'll be exploiting every game mechanic and do everything I can to get an advantage. The first Pokemon I can catch is a Crabrawler in the berry trees on Route 2. Since it's technically not an ice type yet, the challenge has not officially started, but once I get my first actual ice type, I am no longer allowed to use any Pokemon that's not an ice typing, even if it evolves into an ice type Pokemon. This means that once I get a legitimate ice type Pokemon, Crabrawler is going to have to sit in the box for a while. Now this first Totem battle is not technically part of this challenge since it hasn't officially begun, but I'll show you how it went anyway. Easy. The first ice type encounter I can get is in Seaward Cave, where I have an option between Delibird and Smoochum. Now you might be debating to yourself which one is better. Smoochum has a better move pool, but Delibird has better early game stats. The real answer is actually a third option. Since I said I was going to play this challenge most optimally, the optimal strategy is to chain Smoochum SOS encounters until I get a Jinx. Ridiculous, I know. Jinx only has a 1% chance to be called as an SOS encounter by a Smoochum. And you might be thinking, well, don't you need Adrenaline Orbs to SOS call multiple Pokemon? And you'd be right. But each SOS Pokemon called in can also call an SOS Pokemon of their own. This means that by jumping back and forth between which SOS Pokemon to kill, they will always be calling in another SOS Pokemon, and eventually, one of those will turn out to be Jinx. After nearly 80 consecutive SOS calls, a Jinx is finally called in. Yes, I know I'm overleveled, but remember, the challenge has not officially started until I catch the Jinx. Another thing with chaining SOS Pokemon is that after a certain number of chained Pokemon, they're guaranteed to have some perfect IVs. The Jinx I caught happened to have perfect speed, health, defense, and special attack, making it a great starter Pokemon. Of course, with a starter this good, the first Kahuna battle was made trivial. If I'm going to spend 50 minutes finding this Jinx, it better be good. After reaching the second island, I head into the daycare center where I can get an Eevee egg. Of course, we don't get Glaceon until right before the Elite Four, so Eevee's gonna have to sit back for a while. I also make sure to check my hidden power on Jinx just to see what I have against the second Totem battle, and it just so happens that I have hidden power Flying, making us super effective against Totem Araquanid. Unfortunately, using just Jinx is not going to be enough. Araquanid is really bulky and can deal a lot of damage with Leech Life, but I do have a plan. Okay, so our next two encounters are going to be Shellder and Eevee that we can later evolve into a Glaceon. How are any of those two Pokemon going to help you with the next Totem Pokemon, right? Because now that we do have an Ice Pokemon in Jinx, we have to stick with using Ice Pokemon, right? But Cloyster is an Ice-type move. Now, how do we evolve Cloyster? Within Waterstone, right? And you can buy Waterstones in the Koni City, which is after Totem Araquanid. But by hatching the Eevee egg given to us in Paniola Town, the girl at the reception gives us a Waterstone that we can use to evolve the Shellder into a Cloyster, making it usable for the battle. I just realized that fishing, you get the fishing rod after you complete the trial, not before. So everything I said with the Cloyster, Shellder, Waterstone stuff, that none of it applies. So now I'm back to using just Jinx. Fortunately though, the plan that I resorted to did work. I started the battle by putting the Araquanid to sleep using a Lovely Kiss. Now I just have to hope that it stays asleep for enough turns for me to take it out. Hidden Power does just under half health, which means I'm gonna need 3 shots to take him out. He stays asleep for those 3 turns, so we do get our third Hidden Power off and knock out the Araquanid. Dewpider also goes down to a Hidden Power. This finishes our first official Totem battle in this challenge. With the fishing rod in my possession, I can now go get the Cloyster that I was talking about. Since most ice types are incredibly weak, having a bulky defensive Pokemon on our team is going to be a great asset. Jinx takes care of the special bulk, and Cloyster takes care of the physical bulk. Now with the Cloyster on our team, This third trial just got a lot easier. I tried going for a Water Pulse on the first turn, but Marowak predicts me and protects himself with Detect. This allows him to call in Salazzle, who gets off a Poison Gas to poison me, and then I get hit with a Brick Break by Marowak. Fortunately, Water Pulse does enough damage to bring Marowak below half health. We even managed to get the confusion on him. I switch out into Jinx as I get hit with the Venoshock, and Marowak manages to hit himself. A Water Pulse on the next turn takes out the Marowak, defeating the Totem Pokemon. But we still have to worry about Salazzle. We activated his Cursed Body, which prevents us from using Water Pulse on the Salazzle. So I just use Protect and Lovely Kiss to stall out some turns until Cursed Body wears off. Once it does though, 2 Water Pulses take out the Salazzle, winning us our 3rd Totem battle. After finishing the Festival Plaza tutorial, I find myself in Lush Jungle where I face off against the Grass Totem Pokemon. Considering the last 2 Totem battles, this one was quite easy by comparison. He hits me with the Solar Blade, dealing nearly all of my health, but a 5-hit Icicle Spear takes out the Lurantis on the first turn, taking it out with no problem. It's a good thing that these Totem Pokemon are either all physical or all special attackers. If we ever encounter a mixed attacker, then we wouldn't have anyone to deal with it. After making my way to Konikoni City, I buy myself a Sail Fossil, which I revive into a Nomura. Admittedly, she is probably the worst Pokemon on this team, so I doubt I'll have any use for her other than taking some damage. The next big fight is against Olivia and her rock types. She starts with a physical attacker, so this is the perfect moment to bring out Cloyster and set up on her. She hits me with Smackdown as I set up Iron defenses. Okay, +6 shell armor, they can't do anything. The damage they were doing was less than what Leftovers was healing me for, so a couple of Frost Breaths takes out the Anorith. Cradily lives in the red range and gets off a super effective Giga Drain. Luckily she can't crit me, so we survive on the red health and our next Frost Breath takes it out. Lastly, Lycanroc simply dies to a Frost Breath, winning us over Olivia. That battle came pretty close on the Lileep. It's important to keep in mind that Cloyster has no special defense, while Jinx has no physical bulk. After defeating the Nihilego and destroying Hau, I find myself at Mount Hokulani, preparing to take down Totem Togedemaru. Togedemaru is an offensive beast, so this is going to be all Cloyster here. I start the battle as always by setting up Iron defenses. This is +6. Easy, okay. And now it's going to take a while, but we're going to get there. Alright, so now we just focus down the Togedemaru. Oh my god, we flinched. Holy shit. It's taking a while. Oh my god, and we flinched. Oh my god, I flinched again. Oh my god, I flinched again. That's 3 flinches. I flinched again. That's 4. Okay, finally. Oh my, I flinched again. I flinched again. That's 5. Okay, finally we're done. Finally, oh my god. Okay, I kind of deserve all those flinches then. I kind of deserve it then. Yeah, that was fun. There's a long stretch of the game before we can reach the next Totem battle, and there's this battle against Guzma that really challenged us. He started with a Golisopod that we easily wore down with Icicle Spears from Cloyster. As he switched out into Masquerain, I also make the switch into Jinx. We tank a Bug Buzz that I fully expect to live, as a Figgy Berry heals me back up to a healthy range. On the next turn, I hit a Frost Breath, which I expected it to kill the Masquerain, but it lives in the red health and hit us with an Icy Wind, lowering our speed. This is a bad situation. Masquerain now outspeeds me and sees a kill with Bug Buzz. I can't switch into Cloyster either because he also dies to a Bug Buzz. So I do the only thing that I can do. I don't understand, why did it live? Why did it live? You're not holding an expert belt. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so screwed. Okay, guys. You're gonna hate me for this, but we're gonna have to do it. Okay, look, we have a bunch of good encounters, okay? We got Frostlass, we have Weavile, we have Alolan Sandshrew, right? We have Lapras coming up, we have Vanillux, okay? We still have a bunch of good encounters. So, I'm gonna have to do what I have to do, okay? I'm sorry. I have to. That was a necessary sack. That was a necessary sack. I know it hurts. It hurts me too. I know. I know. It hurts me too. Guys, as a Nuzlocker, something you have to learn is that you can't get attached to your Pokemon, right? The moment you get attached to your Pokemon is when you start making bad decisions. And right there, that was the best decision. Obviously, not forgetting Expert Belt would have been the better decision, but in that situation, I just had to. A necessary sack is a necessary sack. Trust me, I didn't like that either, but after rushing through Route 12, I make my way to Tapu Village, where I can catch myself a couple more encounters. I decide that I want a Vanillux on this team because Vanillux has the ability Snow Warning, being able to summon Hail instantly upon entering a battle. Seeing that we are an Ice-type team, having Hail on our side will be very useful. Unfortunately, Vanillux is only obtainable through SOS encounters, so after chaining Sandshrews for another hour, we finally get a Vanillux. On Mount Lanakila, I get myself a Snorunt, which happens to be a female with a plus speed nature, which is great for a Frostlass. Also, since we are on the base of Mount Lanakila, I am able to evolve Crabrawler into the finally usable Crabominable. With the team now set, I make sure to get the Shadow Ball TM before I enter the Ghost Trial. However, seeing that we do have a Frostlass on our team, I shouldn't be too scared of this next trial. As the camera fires up, we're challenged to a Totem battle by Totem Mimikyu. I start the battle with Vanillish and use Protect on the first turn. This way, Totem Mimikyu calls out his ally Bayonet. I then taunt the Bayonet so that it can't use Curse or Will-O-Wisp. After switching to Cloyster and tanking some damage, I get a 5-hit Icicle Spear into Mimikyu, breaking its disguise and dealing some damage. After taking some more damage and getting another 5-hit Icicle Spear into Mimikyu, he's almost down. However, since I did Protect the first turn that I switched Cloyster in, thus wasting a turn, Bayonet was able to get off a Will-O-Wisp, burning me and forcing me to switch out. The problem that now arises is that Frostlass is the only Pokemon that can take out the Mimikyu, and I don't have anyone else to switch into. Jinx is way too weak and simply dies to any physical moves, and both Cloyster and Vanillish are way too damaged. I also can't just switch into Frostlass because it dies to a Shadow Claw. So again, here I make another crucial decision. I know he hasn't been with us long, but he's probably the worst Ice type out of all of our encounters. He does survive this turn, but that doesn't mean he's going to be staying alive. As Crabrawler goes down, it gives me the safe switch into Frostlass, allowing me to safely get off a Shadow Ball and taking out the Mimikyu. We then end this trial by finishing off the Bayonet with another Shadow Ball. It was tough losing Crabominable because I had high hopes for this Pokemon, but I guess once again, a necessary sack is a necessary sack. As we go to settle down Team Skull, it turns out that Lily has been kidnapped and we have to make our way to Aether Paradise. With the level cap now raised, I decide that now would be the best time to get a Vanillux. Not only does this give us a Snow Warning ability, it also gives us perfectly accurate Blizzards. Before heading out to Aether Paradise though, I have to fight the Island Kahuna Nanu. Both the Sableye and Persian have a rock move and power gen, so I'll have to watch out for those two. Sableye fakes me out on the first turn, but on the next turn, a Stab Ice Beam takes him out in one shot. He then goes directly into Persian, who also fakes me out, but he meets the same fate as Sableye, getting one shot by Ice Beam on the next turn. As he sends out Krokorok, I definitely have to switch out into someone else because Krokorok definitely outspeeds me here. Frostlass comes in on an Earthquake, taking about 2/3 of its health, but a single Frost Breath takes out the Krokorok. This defeats the Island Kahuna of Ula Ula Island. Now that we're at Aether Paradise, we have to face two of the hardest battles in this game. One against Guzma, and one against Lusamine. The Guzma battle goes pretty nicely. He starts with Golisopod, so I start with Cloyster. I start with Iron Defenses to build up my defense, and eventually I send him on his way by chipping his health with Icicle Spears. He then sends in Pinsir to try to do some damage with Storm Throw, but Frost Breath easily does more than half of his health, so 2 Frost Breath is all I need to take him out. When he sends out Vikavolt, I make the switch into Vanillux to take a T-Bolt. I hit him with an Ice Beam which does half of his health as he hits me with a Flash Cannon, and I survive in the yellow health. Since I do outspeed him, an Ice Beam on the next turn takes out the Vikavolt. The second last Pokemon is a Masquerain. Since I'm dead to a Bug Buzz, I switch into Frostlass who resists the hit, and kill it next turn with a single Frost Breath. This just leaves the Golisopod. I switch back into Cloyster and set up my Iron Defenses again before taking him out with Frost Breaths. This defeats Guzma in a pretty comfortable battle. This brings us to the next big battle with Lusamine. All of her Pokemon have anti-ice attacks, so it took a while to calculate everything, but here's how it went. Okay, so this fight is actually kinda difficult because she does have some legit coverage. We are gonna start with our Snow Warning Vanillux, bring in the Hail, we're gonna swap into Jinx and use Aurora Veil. This should reduce all damage. Yeah, this is like the only situation where Aurora Veil is actually like usable. We're gonna swap into you, and then we're either gonna Smart Strike or Probably Smart Strike, right? Okay, so we are Skill Link, which means we're going to be Icicle Spearing. 2 Icicle Spears should be enough to take it out. So, hopefully we're not in too much trouble. We're not going to protect in between each turn because we want to conserve Aurora Veil's turns, right? We want Aurora Veil to stretch as many Pokemon as possible, so we're not going to waste time here. Yeah, Hail stopped. Okay, so this is Lilligant, which wants to Petal Dance. So we swap into you, and we take the Ice Beam. Sorry, we take the Petal Dance, and then we Ice Beam it. Hail back in, so the next time we send out Jinx, we can use another Aurora Veil. That's fine. We have Lumberry on you just in case I use Teeter Dance or Stun Spore, so we're completely fine. Okay, Lopunny. Fire Punch? I plan to do this with you a little bit later, but that's fine. Dizzy Punch. How many turns is Hail? Well, 1 turn? Okay. We can't get off another Aurora Veil, so we just protect Iron Defense then. Actually, no. We don't protect Iron Defense, we just go for the kill, because Paralysis on us is gonna suck. Okay. We are Skill Link, not Shell Armor. So it can crit us, but hopefully we take it out before that time. Nice. Okay. We're good. We don't need Cloyster anymore. We're not going to sack him, obviously, but we're going to bring out somebody else on the Beware. Okay, Beware comes out. We're going to bring in Frostlass. Dual Chop? Shite. Let's go for Psychic. We're Choice Specs. Doesn't kill. Dang it. Okay, we take that. Psychic again. Okay, and last Pokemon is Milo. And then that we have Jinx. This is random move between Hydro Pump and Dragon Pulse, I think. We are especially bulky, so... Icy Wind, okay. That's fine. Let's go with Light Screen. Yeah. Ooh. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I don't think we can stay in with Jinx anymore, so we might have to switch in someone else. I think the right play here is Cloyster. We do have Light Screen up, so it's only going to do like a quarter, because I can't stay in with Jinx anymore. Okay, we take this. 6 turns. Okay, so I need to hit this 4 times to kill it with Icicle Spear, so that means I can fit in 2 Protects. So might as well do it now. No crit, please. Here's a second Protect. And now we just have to go for the attacks now. 51 to 22, that's what? Like 29 damage? Okay. Maximum is 33. Max roll is like 33 damage, right? So we're in range to die. What can do enough damage to this right now? No, I can't protect, because if I want to switch, I have to switch now. Maybe Frostlass? No, Frostlass just dies. It does maximum 24% to Jinx, and Jinx has Psychic, which can do like 30%. Both Frostlass and Cloyster are in range to die, so I have to switch into Jinx. And since Light Screen is up right now, Hydro Pump max roll non-crit is like 25%, which is 41 HP. Okay, so basically, Jinx has a chance of killing this if and only if it's within 30%. 2.3 divided by 5.7. The health bar, divided by its total health bar, which is 5.7, which puts it at 40% health. Oh wait, no, this is without any attack EVs. Special attack EVs. Does Jinx have any special attack EVs? It has 60 special attack EVs, which puts my damage range exactly at 33.7% to 40%, meaning there's one roll, it does enough damage. Cloyster is in range to die. Frostlass is in range to die. Vanillux can tank a hit, but it can't do any damage, so it will also die, meaning Jinx is our only option. Psychic has 1 out of 16 rolls to kill this Milotic. Now, the math is incorrect, right? Maybe it's like slightly less than 40%, maybe it's like 39, who knows? But Jinx is my only option. So Jinx, I'm counting on you. We have light screen up, so I'm counting on you. Okay, like we said, now you gotta hit. Hit the 1%! Hit the 1%! Okay. Goodbye, Jinx. You did well. Dang it. I came so close too. I was so close. My math was nearly perfect. It was nearly perfect. So yeah, it was unfortunate that that happened, but at least we get another encounter on Pony Island. On Pony Breaker Coast, we can find ourselves another ice type in Lapras. Since we lost our specially bulky Pokemon in Jinx, Lapras is gonna take her place. He has the ability Shell Armor as well as the modest nature, which makes this Lapras amazing. Also, I didn't think I showed Vanillux's stats before, so here they are. Going into the Dragon Trial, I wasn't too worried. We were a full team of ice types, so this battle shouldn't be too hard. It's very possible it just dies here, so let's go for it. We have to live this. Okay, solid. That's the one crit we were playing into. Fine. Easy as that. Easy as that. You know, no need to plan. No need to plan. The next fight with Necrozma also went pretty seamlessly. In Ultra Moon, Necrozma is a Ghost and Psychic type, meaning it's 4 times weak to Ghost type moves. So, Frostlass did the trick. So, we gave you a Cassid Berry to reduce the Ghost type damage. We're faster, so we're gonna Shadow Ball. Doesn't really matter. Just don't crit us. Easy. And now we kill. Good. That did what, 90 damage? 90 plus 45 is what, 135? Oh, we would have lived a crit anyway. Okay, that's good. Yep, 30-second cutscene for a 3-second battle. I've already made 2 playthroughs of this game, and I still haven't mentioned how many cutscenes there are, but I'll say it now. There are way too many cutscenes in this game. Ultra Megalopolis is another one of those cutscene places. A 3-minute cutscene for a 30-second battle. Now, if you're curious about my strategy for this battle and wondered what I was gonna do, you might have thought Toxic Stall, right? Because if you did default to Toxic Stall, then you're actually wrong. I did not use Toxic Stall at all throughout this playthrough. My strategy for this battle is actually Perish Song. On the first turn that I used Perish Song, he hit me with a power gem that brought me down to red health, but since Lapras is Shell Armor, it can never crit me and I can never die on the first turn. So once I stall out 3 turns, this Necrozma is dead. The first turn goes by from me using a Protect. I then stall out the second turn by switching into Vanillux, who's holding a Charty Berry to reduce the power gem damage. The power gem hits and leaves a third of my health. I stall out the final turn by using a Protect, and this puts Necrozma's Perish count at 0, taking it out. Another 5-minute cutscene later, and I'm at Mina's trial. She sends us out to collect some flower petals, but the battles are pretty easy, so I'll skip those for now. When I return with the flower petals, it calls in Totem Rabombi, and we're on to the next totem fight. So the strategy for this totem is quite simple. We are going to Perish Song. Right, okay. This should see Bug Buzz as the highest damaging move. So, we switch into you, who can take a Bug Buzz, and then we protect the last turn. Okay, I almost just killed my Lapras for nothing. And then now we protect this Shit. I don't have Protect. Maybe Lapras lives. Maybe Lapras lives a +5. We are Shell Armor, and we are max Special Bulk. Okay. 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 I don't know what happened there. Never punished. There's all of our totem badges. Okay. I'll take that. I definitely did not deserve to win that battle, but hey, sometimes we take those wins. This brings us to our last Kahuna battle with Hapu, which goes pretty easily. She starts out with a Golurk, so I start with our Vanillux. Since Blizzard in the Hail is always accurate, I equipped Choice Specs to Vanillux and started blizzarding everything. Blizzard one-shots the Golurk, as well as the Mudsdale. When she sends in Gastrodon, I switch out my own Pokemon for Lapras. A couple of Ice Beams later does the trick to take out the Gastrodon. Hapu then sends out her final Pokemon in Flygon. She does hit me with an Earth Power that brings me down to 1/4 of our health, but a single Ice Beam later takes out the Flygon, winning us the Island Kahuna. This means that I'm finally done my Island Trials and I can move on to the Elite Four. Okay, alright, you guys really want the Lana Kill encounter? Fine, I'll give it to you guys. I'll give it to you guys. Yeah, usually I wouldn't do this, but you know what? Let's get that Weavile. There it is. There it is. Oh. Jolly nature. Like I said, I usually wouldn't do something like that, but chat really wanted to see a second Lana Kill encounter. Plus, I really like Weavile myself, so I just allowed it. If we got anything else though, I would've just said forget it. We also get the Glaceon Evolution here, so that's 2 new Pokemon. Going into the Elite Four, I had to do a lot of calculations and preparations, and some of the damage ranges really stumped me for a while, so preparing for this Elite Four took a long time. But in the end, I did come up with a solid strategy, so here's how it went. So the first one we're gonna do is Acerola, the ghost one, because I think Weavile basically walls it. Alright, let's hope I didn't mess up. We should be able to get off a Swords Dance here, so let's do that. Okay, nice. We live a crit. We live a crit. That was a crit. And now, we sweep. We are Jolly Nature. Aftermath. I didn't take that into account, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, Kahili should also be very, very simple. This should just be a clean sweep. Not by one Pokemon, by all of our members, but... like, there just should not be any challenge in this fight. Let's go for Ice Punch. We have Expert Belt. Good. This should just die to an Ice Punch. It should just die to an Ice Punch. Good. In fact, the only thing that we need to watch out for is the Oricorio and the Mandibuzz. Okay, yeah. What we're gonna do is Swords Dance. Shit, yeah, that's the problem. I was hoping it went for like a Brave Bird. That's fine. We are super, super bulky. Easy, easy. I was gonna say Protect for leftovers, but we don't have Protect. We'll just go for Ice Beam. This is okay because if I hit myself, we're using our attack stat and not our special attack stat, which means if we do hit the Mandibuzz, we probably kill it with Ice Beam. Okay, so this should be a kill, right? Nice. I could have given you like a Person Berry as well, but whatever. If this is Rock Blast, can't switch, we have to stay out. And I think it is Rock Blast, which means we have to stay in and use Ice Beam. Come on. Just live. Please live. Please live. Shit. Hey, don't hit yourself then. Okay, nice. Yeah, Air Slash was actually 8 in range to kill. And if it goes for, like, a Teeter Dance, we have Person Berry to, like, negate that, basically. Okay, and what's left? I think that's it, right? That's it. Nice, okay. Okay, so you might be wondering, why are we leading with Lapras, right? Didn't I train it to be specially bulky? That's absolutely right. But because I equipped it with a Charty Berry, it should reduce Rock Blast damage and see an X-Scissor into Frostlass. Hopefully it's X-Scissor in Frostlass. You piece of shit. Okay, so I guess I was wrong in assuming that Charty Berry reduces damage from all 5 hits. Okay, I guess we'll just have to set up here. Nowhere on the web did I find that that was how Rock Blast works. Okay, so my stats now look like this, and I think we're ready to kill. It's so dumb that that's how it works. Okay, nice. Lycanroc, okay. So you're just gonna sack everything? Here's the Cradilly. I think we kill this, right? Ooh, no we don't. Rock Tomb should... I'll go here for the Rock Tomb then. Because, like, as long as the sand is up, I can't really do damage to it with my other Pokemon. So we'll just protect out the Sandstorm. Losing Frostlass there was so dumb. Nice. And now's the Probopass. I think it's gonna use this turn to set up a Sandstorm, especially since we have a Charty Berry on us. I think we go to Lapras here. This is his last Pokemon, right? Actually? Yeah, no, we're going Lapras for sure. Thunder Wave is okay. This makes us slower. There's the Sandstorm. So this boosts its special defense, but we have Perish Song, so... And it's the last Pokemon too, so we just need to protect a few turns. Counts to 1. Protect this we don't have Protect. Great. That's okay. Okay, we live this. We have Charty Berry. Easy. Nice. Count goes to 0 and it dies. There it goes. Okay, so it kind of sucks that we lost Frostlass, but whatever. I kind of wanted to do like a Destiny Bond strategy at the very end, but I guess not. Okay, this is going to be really, really flippin' tough. Alright, so this is going to be really tough because all of their steel types resist, like, literally everything. We are going to start with a Water Pulse, and if this Klefki... Okay, that's completely fine. So I was going to say, even if it hits us with a Flash Cannon, we have Citrus Berry to bring us up above half, so we can live another one. Good. And now we're going to Mirror Coat. Dang it. Okay, so with every layer of spikes, it becomes worse and worse. So just hit us with a Flash Cannon. Reflect is okay. Hit us with Flash Cannon. No. hit us with Flash Cannon. Okay, that's 3 layers, which means it's now 25% damage every time we send in a Pokemon. So hit us with Flash Cannon. There we go. This should do about half. Okay, a bit less. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, take that. And now we set up, and we set up to kill this, basically. Makes this okay, though. Okay, so we are done setting up. We can now take it out with Water Pulse. Or at least that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay. Easy. Now, as long as it sends out a physical attacker, we'll be fine. Hit. Okay, so here's the plan with Magnezone. Oh, shit. That's a lot of damage. I keep forgetting how much damage that is, and it's starting to add up now. Thunderbolt, that does like 60%, so we shouldn't die. Yeah, okay, there goes your sturdy. Okay, you're max special bulk, so... Good. And then now we just do as much damage as we can. So let's go for Hydro. Nice. Screech is okay because the Magnezone is a special attacker. We are faster, right? Yeah, Water Pulse can kill this then. Nice, okay. Because we didn't need to go for the miss on Hydro Pump. Okay. And we could have lived a Thunderbolt because we have the Walk-in Berry, so we're fine. I'm pretty sure this can do nothing to us. We can Water Pulse here. I had Earth Power in the damage calculator. I had Earth Power in the damage calculator, not Earthquake. That was just dumb on my part. That was just dumb on my part. Like, that death was easily avoidable too, because I could have just easily switched into Weavile, who would have lived an Earthquake, and then just killed the last 2 Pokemon with Brick Break. Right, I actually did not plan, like, I didn't do any planning for this Howl battle, because I wanted to be like, ooh, you know? I don't know. Alright, let's hope I didn't mess up anything too badly. We're at 5 deaths. 4 Pokemon left. Let's hope we can beat them. Oh, nice crit. Alright, what is this? Flare Blitz, right? That's almost guaranteed to kill me. Is this a dark move or is this a fire move? It's a fire move, okay. And it's physical because it's based off of Flare Blitz. So this was really my only chance here. But I might lose Cloyster like this. Always protect. Oh, we don't. I was gonna say always protect for. I was gonna say always protect for leftovers, but guess not on this case. If that was a Z move, which is double damage, this should not kill. But now I realize that I probably should have used Explosion, because now I'm not in a position to do anything. I should have used Shell Smash there. That's what I should have done. I should have used Shell Smash. Okay. That was a throw. That was a huge throw. Alright, I think we go here, we sack you, and then into Glaceon. Okay. Is that gonna die to Hail? Okay. It's gonna bring out something super effective against me, right? Because I'm sending out my Pokemon first. We have Snow Cloak here, so we'll do that. Cringing. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like this matchup. There's no way I win this, right? There's no way I win this. Yeah, there's no way I win this. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Or at least, okay, the question is, what can Glaceon do here, right? Alright, let's go for Hyper Beam. He misses. Oh, I have Snow Cloak too, right, that's why. But he hits the Stone Edge, of course. Also, how is he faster? He missed again. There's no way I win this, right? Like, there's no way I win this. Yeah, goodbye. I'm almost certain Brick Break is not gonna kill. So, do I Swords Dance? I think we're honestly just dead, right? Alright, let's Swords Dance. Swords Dance for the views. Yeah, and now we're dead. Oh my god! Would you look at that? Suck it! Oh my god. Wait, how? Does Tauros just suck that much? Because I have no bulk on me. Right? I'm like super not bulky. I am max speed though. I am max speed. So yeah, I EV'd myself to always outspeed the... Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder how I do stuff like this. How did I just pull that out of my ass? How did I win? How did I win? I threw away Lapras and Frostlass for no reason, and then I threw away Cloyster for no reason, and I still won. How many of you guys want to bet that there's going to be like 10 comments in the YouTube comment section saying that I over-leveled for the Elite Four? I so did not deserve this win. I so did not deserve this win.